The next topic we're going to talk about is an extension of what we already discussed, is something called the Internet of Things. And I talked about that previously, talking about objects that are connected to the internet, such as light bulbs, such as thermostats, such as refrigerators. So thinking about all those different objects connected to the internet. So an extension of that is this term called the Internet of Everything. So Internet of Things, physical objects connected to the internet. Now we're seeing everything connected to the internet. And if we look at this, we can see this is education connected to the internet, just what we're doing now because of this coronavirus. So thinking about the development side of things and how we go about developing these products to be able to be accessed via the internet. So moving beyond just a physical object, we've got people, processes, data, and all these things connected to the internet. Stuff like RFID tags, barcodes, QR codes that allow us to do those interactions and interconnections with everything that we have around us. So the technology that's behind Internet of Everything that helps to facilitate this are automated inventory systems. So the ability to know exactly what you have available, such as this example here with this refrigerator, the ability to see what's inside of the refrigerator and actually suggesting items that you might make with the things that are inside of your refrigerator. Automated programmable appliances. We're seeing that with washers and dryers, ranges, a variety of different components as well as thermostats. Road bridge systems that are connected so that they know if there's any issues going on, any potential fractures or anything in the infrastructure of those bridges or roads. And look, the next one we talk about is called IOM, Internet of Me, and it's also related to this Internet of Everything. And we're looking at those personalized experiences that you have because of all these things connected to the internet, where you can get that personalized experience. You can get specific information for whatever you're interested in knowing. The last thing, and I didn't have this on your initial slides, is related to what's happening right now. So one of the things we have to think about is when we're looking at the people who are using the internet, we think of both the first mile and the last mile. So the first mile we talked about previously, where those fiber optics are coming in under the ocean and connecting to those internet service providers at the regional level, and then they're going out to the local level. So that first mile, what does that first mile look like? How is it connected? How fast is the speed that's going on, the bandwidth that's occurring? And then we look at it from the last mile. That last mile going out to that user's computer, smartphone, and whatever device they have. So the ISPs from the user's perspective. Who do you connect to get your internet? So we think about these two different types of wireless internet access, both by the telephone, mobile, smartphones, and computer. And I think I mentioned this study before by the Pew Internet, where they were looking at the mobile technology trends, and 37% of people are only accessing the internet via their telephone. So this is a really interesting issue that we need to be aware of when we're thinking about building these objects, devices, services on the internet. How are those users going to be accessing? The first mile, they're probably going to have fiber optic. It's going to tend to be fast. That last mile may not be. So thinking about where it comes in at in your hometown and how it gets to your house. That's our last mile issues that we need to consider.